Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are whole grain donuts. Someone wrote to me recently and asked if I had a donut recipe using whole wheat flour. So I went ahead and, well, I'm going to put it together for you right now. What I'm going to use, though, is actually my mini donut maker. I have quite a vintage one. There's a lot of ones out there that are far more modern than this, but this really works great. And it's an easy, quick recipe to put together. First, start off with 1 cup of whole wheat flour and just put that in a large bowl. You're also going to be putting in 3 teaspoons of baking powder into your flour. And you're going to be making chocolate whole wheat grain donuts. So you're going to need cocoa. And we're going to put 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa in that. And then I'm just going to stir it together with a spoon, like that. Now, if you don't want to make these chocolate, I will have the original flavor listed below in the recipe directions, but I'm making the chocolate ones. Okay, now I'm just going to make a little well in the center of my dry ingredients here. And then I'm going to put 1 egg in that little well that I've had at room temperature, okay? And I'm also going to be putting in milk, and you're going to need 1/2 cup of milk. So I'm going to put that right on top of the egg. And then you're going to be putting in 1/4 cup, of maple syrup. Put that in there. That was 1/4 cup. And you're going to be putting in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. And then you're going to need 4 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, or whatever type of oil that you prefer to put in them. And then I'm just, with my spoon, I'm just going to combine it together. And you don't want to over mix it because you don't want the donuts to become dense and heavy. So just till it's all combined. I'm going to get to the bottom of my bowl and work the sides to clean them up here a little bit. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay? So you've got your chocolate batter with whole wheat flour. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. And then I'm just going to, you'll want to spray your little maker, of course, with a cooking spray. And then I'm just going to, see if you can see that. Fill the well up with the batter, with the little chocolate batter I have here. Now, what I usually get is about 9 donuts out of my maker. It's going to depend on, you know, the size, how large your mini donut maker is, how many you get, but like I said, I get 9. And then I just, you know, fill up the wells. And on my maker, I can fill it about 3/4 of the way. Again, you'll probably need to adjust yours according to your donut maker of how much you fill it in, okay? But you get the idea here. I'm just going to fill 1 more. And there we go. Okay. So you can see that I filled them. And then my maker will actually it takes 3 minutes. So I'm just going to set the timer here. Okay. And I want to rinse my hands quickly. Okay. While those are baking, what I like to do is, after they come out of the maker, I go ahead and I melt anywhere from a half a cup of chocolate chips or candy bar, broken up candy bars, with a half a teaspoon of solid shortening in a bowl in a microwave, because I like to dip them in chocolate. You can also go ahead, and I have these orange candy morsels. You can melt those and dip them in that. I also have some green, and then I also always have the strawberry on hand. And then you can sprinkle the tops of your donuts with colored jimmies, chocolate jimmies, you know, that type of thing. Now, if you don't want to dip them into you know, into the chocolate or into any of these morsels that you can melt, you can roll them in powdered sugar. You can roll them in granulated and cinnamon sugar. Make a cinnamon and granular sugar together and dip them in it, or just eat them plain. It's really up to you. I want to just kind of check and see how they're coming along, and they look like they're almost done. I want to show you one that I have made ahead of time, how nicely they come out. They're nice golden brown on the top and on the bottom, and they're relatively not really heavy or dense. They're really great little tasting donuts. I want to see now again. I believe these look like they're almost done here. Okay, and they are. They're quite hot, so I'm not going to hold them for too long. But they come out really quite pretty. There's our timer. So we got those done, and I'll just quickly take those out of my maker. There we go. Okay. And I want to show you, I have some chocolate that I've melted in my microwave, as I said. And then I just, you know, take the donut, and then of course roll it in the chocolate like that. And then you can put little colored jimmies on it like that, and then just set that aside till they harden, and use a cooling rack. I have some to show you that I've made ahead of time and what they look like, and this is how they turn out. I just went ahead and did the different colored morsels. Here's one again with chocolate and the colored sprinkles, and then of course some with just chocolate drizzled over the red morsels that I melted, and just a traditional chocolate with chocolate jimmies on top, or sprinkles. So there you have it. It's a quick, easy recipe using whole wheat flour. I hope you like this recipe, and if you do, leave a comment, because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. This is Diane Lovetobake,